Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. Let's get started with a few headlines today. The second police officer indicted for misconduct in the theft of firearms from the town's theft recovery room has been fired. 39-year-old Bonifacio Perez, who used to be the public face of the department at crime scenes, was fired for failing to fully cooperate with the internal investigation of that firearm theft that also resulted in the indictment and firing of Quartermaster Thomas Rauchfuss. Perez was a 14-year veteran of the department and had received a number of glowing performance reviews and promotions over the years. Two other officers, Captain Scott Chandler and Sergeant Matthew Forelli, remain on administrative leave while police leaders review an internal evaluation of their involvement. As of the taping of this broadcast, authorities are still looking for 60-year-old Stanley Katowski of Massachusetts, a vacationer to the area who left a condo on South Sea Pines Drive Friday morning wearing a dark Coors Light t-shirt and shorts, but left without shoes, his phone, or his wallet. According to a family member, Katowski does not suffer from dementia, but they believe he might be having an anxiety attack or a paranoid episode and may be hiding. Thus far, police have used helicopters, drones, boats, and canine units in the search. Please contact the Sheriff's Office if you have any information as to his whereabouts. The newest Beaufort County Library branch opens this week in Port Royal with a formal ribbon cutting on Saturday. The Samuel Murray Library on Paris Avenue will have children's, teen, and adult collections of more than 5,000 materials. There are also meeting and conference rooms and computers for public use. The branch will be open Mondays through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 10 until 5. They are closed on Sundays. In a somewhat related story, remember the battle over what books could be in our school libraries? A battle that took more than a year to settle and ended up only pulling 5 books from the nearly 100 that were reviewed? Well, a new policy from the State Department of Education could undo all of that work. A new regulation at the state level says the school district does not have the final authority to decide which books are on their shelves. The regulation also creates a framework for local book challengers to appeal to the state, who will now have the final say. The new law does only permit parents of registered students to challenge books, not regular community members. And Beaufort County residents dump over 155,000 tons of trash every year, but we recycle only about 11 tons. The county has changed recycling companies to try to improve that number. The new company is I2 Recycle, and they have a few different recycling rules at the convenience centers that you need to be aware of. All caps and lids from plastic and glass bottles must be removed. Glass and plastic items must be larger than a cup, but smaller than a gallon, and should be clean of any residue. Only paper larger than a standard envelope will be accepted, and do not crush bottles or cans. Lastly, please do not put recyclables in a plastic or paper bag, but rather dump them loosely into the bins. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. Now let's take a look at our Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather with Maria.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like as we get through the rest of this week, we're going to continue to see this trend of showers and thunderstorms starting in the afternoon, and they possibly will continue on into the evening. So taking a look at Thursday, it's going to be cloudy and breezy with scattered showers and thunderstorms starting in the afternoon and probably continuing on into the evening. Hilton is going to have a high 84, a low of 73. Bluffton's going to have a high 85, a low of 70, and Beaufort's going to have a high 84 and a low of 69. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 6:52 and sunset's going to be at 7:58. Taking a look at the tides, high tide's going to be at noon and low tide's going to be at 7:09 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week and into the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms starting in the afternoon, but they should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the 80s, lows in the low 70s. And then come Sunday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, but again, they should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the 80s, lows in the 70s again. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
And well, coming up after a quick break, in case you missed it, we're going to take a look back at some of our interviews from earlier in the week.